Welcome to the morning mobility routine. We're going to move our joints through a full range of motion from our neck down to our toes. It's going to unlock freedom of motion. You're going to feel really good in your body and ready to take on the day. Let's go. Three quick tips before we get started. Imagine drawing the biggest circle you can without any other body part moving. Move slowly, smoothly, and with control, following my tempo, and maintain normal breathing in and out through the nose, deep into the belly. Finally, if a particular range of motion feels painful or uncomfortable, just draw a slightly smaller circle in the next repetition so you only move through pain-free ranges. Starting with the neck, so imagine drawing the biggest circle you can, leading with the chin. Take a hip-width stance, lightly squeeze the glutes, open up the palms and reach the fingertips down. From here, we're going to tuck the chin to the chest. This is our starting position. We're going to sweep the left collarbone, looking over that left shoulder, side bend the left ear over that shoulder, look up to the sky, over and across the right shoulder, tuck the chin, sweep the right collarbone back down to center, looking between your feet, and freeze. We're going to reverse that the other way. So sweep the right collarbone, look over the right shoulder, side bend the right ear over that shoulder, look up to the sky, look over and across the left shoulder, sweep the left collarbone, and back down to center and up. Moving on to the back. For this exercise, I want you to tuck the pelvis as if trying to read a belt buckle and do your best attempt to maintain that position as we move our back. So from here, hug the shoulders, and we're going to start by flexing. So draw the shoulders down, look between the feet, imagine pulling those collarbones towards your pubic bone and fully flex before the pelvis shoots back. Freeze there for a second. From this position, we're going to keep the shoulders level and just twist to the left as far as you can. And now drop that left shoulder into a side bend, pull that right shoulder back, make yourself nice and tall. And now we're going to reverse that the other way. So we're going to drop the right shoulder into a right side bend. We're going to rotate to the right. Draw that left shoulder down so it's level with the right shoulder. And now rotate back to center and unravel yourself from there. So extend the back and see if you can lift that chest and look up to the sky. We're going to reverse that the other way. So let's start by flexing back down, keeping that pelvis tucked. Freeze. Rotate the shoulders to the right now. Freeze. Drop the right shoulder into a right side bend. Pull the left shoulder back, and now make yourself nice and tall. Drop the left shoulder into a left side bend, rotate to the left, pull that right shoulder down so it's level with the left, sweep both shoulders back to center, and extend the back all the way up, lifting the chest, looking up to the sky. From here, we're going to move on to the shoulders. I want you to lightly squeeze the glutes, and I want you to think about ribs down, maintaining that posture and trying to prevent any extension of the back as we work the shoulders. So from here, splay the fingertips, glue the arms to your sides. Slowly lift the arms in front of the body, leading with the thumbs, matching my tempo. So nice and slow, and we're going to lift those arms as far as we can overhead, maintaining the palms facing inward and keeping the ribs down. So find your end range there and then freeze. From here, we're going to roll the arms inwards, okay? So turn the arms in and reach back. Maintain a nice tall posture. Roll the arms inward all the way until you get to your hips and the palms are now facing away from your body. That's half a rep. We're now going to square the palms to the wall or the surface behind you. Push the palms into extension, keeping them under your shoulders. You should feel your triceps kicking in strongly. When you can't go any further, you're going to open the palms up. So turn the palms out Lift the arms overhead, reach those fingertips up to the sky, and slowly pull the arms back down to the sides. From here, we're going to move on to the shoulder blades. So from here, I want you to reach the arms in front of the body, hand, elbow, and shoulder in a nice straight line. From here, we're going to elevate the shoulders up to the ears. We're going to reach the arms forward, pulling those shoulder blades around the rib cage. Then we're going to slide the shoulder blades down into our back pockets so that we create space between the shoulders and the ears. And then you're going to pull the shoulder blades back. Think about outwardly rotating the biceps as you do this, and freeze there. We'll do one more repetition. As you do this, try to keep the neck relaxed. Try to make sure that the rib cage stays down. So slowly lift the shoulders up to the ears again. Reach the fingertips forward. Pull the arms down and pull the shoulder blades back. And back down to your sides. We're going to move on to the hip. For this one, you may want to hold onto a support for balance, and then you can progress to balancing when you're ready. So we're going to work that right hip first, and a tip on this, we want to do our best attempt to keep the pelvis still. So no rotating this way or shifting out to the sides. So we're going to start by pulling that right knee up in front of the chest as high as you can, keeping the down leg straight. From here, we're going to open that knee out to the side as much as you can, keeping the pelvis square. Rotate the thigh inwards and pull that knee back under your hip, all while maintaining a nice tall posture. Bring that knee back up high in front of the chest, and then we're going to reverse the motion. So from here now, we're going to kick back, keeping that nice 90-degree angle at the back of the knee. Push the sole of the foot to the wall or surface behind you, and you should feel a strong glute squeeze if you keep the ribs down. Open the leg out to the side, pull the knee up in front of the chest, and back down. Let's do the same on the other side. So shift your weight to the right leg now, pull that left knee high up in front of the chest, open that knee out to the side, rotate the thigh inwards without the pelvis coming along with it, pull that knee back and under the hip, and then high up in front of the chest. Let's now reverse that motion by kicking back and freezing there. Again, ribs down, pelvis tucked. Open the leg out to the side, pull the knee high up in front of the chest, and back down. From here, we're going to move on to the ankles. Try balancing with this. If you struggle, you can always hold on. So you're going to point the right foot in front of the body. Okay, so point the toes down. Imagine drawing the biggest circle you can, leading with the big toe. So we're going to do this in a clockwise direction. So turn the big toe in and up and out and point back down. And again, in and up, out and down. We're going to do two the other way. Freeze there. Make sure the leg stays straight so we don't get any rotation at the hip. Outwards and up, inwards and down. And one more, out and up. Nice and slow, really exploring the end ranges so we work those muscles for a full range. In and down. Stand on the right leg, point the left foot, same thing. Let's go anti-clockwise first. So in and up, out and down, in, up, out and down. Very slow and smooth. And then two in the other direction. Again, really exploring the outer ranges of your motion so we fire up all those muscles connected to the ankle. Last one. And then we're going to finish with the toes. So I want you to press all the toes into the ground, but not clawing like this. Okay, so push through the base of the toes. From there, we're going to lift just the big toes 5 times. Okay, so look at your feet. Press the outer 4 toes down, lift the big toes 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, And 5, yes, it's harder than it looks. Takes some work and some practice to develop those intrinsic foot muscles. Now we're going to keep the big toes planted, okay, through the base of the big toes. Lift the outer 4 toes 5 times. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now lift all your toes, and I want you to press the outer 4 toes down while keeping the big toes lifted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now keep all the toes lifted, and we're going to press just the big toes down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there we have it, the morning mobility routine. I hope you feel great after that. Thanks for following along. Have an awesome day.